let's talk about drawing this world map. Tomorrow I'll tell you how to draw Indian map also, so that you can practice a bit on this. Okay, this is the most famous one. Let's draw this. ठीक है. See, world map, first thing you should understand that you guys should practice writing world map, है ना. So because the questions on world geography, the physical geography demands writing at least a part of the world map. If at all there is a question on El Nino, you should be able to write the western part, है ना. इस बार का भी क्वेश्चन आया था. What are the important geophysical phenomena surrounding the Pacific Ocean? You should show about how the Pacific Ocean boundary is there, why it is called as the Pacific Ring of Fire. ये सारा बात करना पड़ेगा आपको. If you are talking about the mechanism of Indian monsoon, you should draw at least the part of southern part of this South Asia, है ना. If the currents of Atlantic Ocean के बारे में हो रहा है, you should at least draw this part. So for that you need the practice. Another thing is, many of you find it difficult. They find it difficult majorly because they don't know the different parts of the world. Okay, if you ask me if you know the different parts of the world कहाँ पर क्या है, it is very easy to write, है ना. Try to develop that pictorial memory, कहाँ पर क्या है, where exactly the which parts are located and how exactly their rough shapes. Okay, that is why you should keep seeing the world map and India map at regular intervals. वो pictorial memory develop होना चाहिए. So now I know हमने तो इसके बारे में बहुत पढ़ा है. नॉर्थ अमेरिका, साउथ अमेरिका, अफ्रीका, दिस इज यूरेशिया, दिस इज इंडिया, ऑस्ट्रेलिया, ये सब है. सी, प्लीज ट्राई टू डेवलप द मेमोरी ऑफ हाउ द कोस्ट्स आर टेकिंग ए शेप. ओके, फॉर एग्जांपल this part is almost a triangular part, है ना. कैन यू सी, इट्स ऑलमोस्ट ट्रायंगुलर पार्ट एक्सेप्ट दिस bulge. You know, Africa, you can see there is this almost semicircle on this side and there is a horn type, you know, this is what horn type. And Australia का shape भी बहुत अजीब से जैसे bun जैसे है ना, it's like a sweet bun. So like that, like you should try to see the coast, how the coast of eastern part of Asia takes 3 turns here, है ना. So try to develop this, and there are few shortcuts, you know, few things which you have to remember, which I myself have practiced. So when I was preparing, how I used to write, how I used to practice is by assuming a box. Initially I started to draw the box and draw some reference lines, and using that I practiced. Then gradually, without the need of that reference lines, I had the practice to draw this. So पहले please practice drawing along with some reference line. I'll show you. So let's draw some reference line. Okay, overall, of course, we cannot draw the world map in a square, है ना. Let's try to, okay, let me just use some shapes which are given here. ठीक है, छोड़ो. If my map is bit distorted, please don't mind, because it is bit difficult to write on the board and easy to write on a paper because paper में तो clear रहता है थोड़ा सा and the lines can be easily observed. Okay, please draw a rectangle like this, and of course the world map is you can draw it on a rectangle. Okay, in the answer sheet also don't write it in a horizontal way. Okay, either write in the topmost part of your answer or in the bottommost part of your answer. Okay, don't write it in a horizontal way. So that much is not required. Fine, and this is where we are going to draw, and this box is very important. Whether it is world map or India map, please write it within the box. Now the first thing, draw the equator at the center. ठीक है, equator हो गया. Then mark exactly half. Mark exactly half. तो half में another half. We have Tropic of Cancer. Okay, half in that another half. Okay, this is the half portion. In that another half we have Tropic of Capricorn, and in this the other half is Antarctic Circle, the other half is Arctic Circle. Okay, please remember the reference lines, they are important. ये थोड़ा सा नीचे आ गया ना. This is fine. Yeah. First I draw the equator, number 1, number 2, number 3. Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn. Remember, not at the center. Center में मार करके उसके आधा. Okay, half of the center. Number 2, number 3. The fourth one is Arctic Circle, fifth one is Antarctic Circle. So now this part, divide this into 3 equal halves. The first 1/3, second 1/3, and the third one. Okay, can you see 3 equal halves? Roughly scale लेके लिखने का जरूरी नहीं, you don't have to write it. Using a scale, please practice without scale. Okay, 3 parts. The first part we are going to draw North America, South America. Second part Africa and Europe, and continuing that we will draw Asia and Australia. Okay, the first part divide into again half. हो गया? What are the reference lines? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 हो गया. 6, 7 which divides into 1/3, and 8 is this part को again half. 8 reference lines should be sufficient here. Now let's start with South America. That is how I start. So South America would start somewhere between this. Okay, you can imagine at this point there is a semicircle. Okay, there is a semicircle. Okay, let me use a different colors so that it will be easy for you. Is it clear? और हमारा फेवरेट है रेड. Yeah, semicircle over there, keeping this reference line, and here across the semicircle थोड़ा सा ऐसे tilt होगा. Okay, but it will not completely join this line, because this is Antarctic Circle. Remember, no landmass touches Antarctic Circle. Even the southern tip of South America ends somewhere here before the Antarctic Circle. थोड़ा सा zoom in कर दीजिए, इस पोर्शन को दिखा सकते हैं बस. नहीं बड़ा में लिखना मुश्किल है मेरे लिए, नहीं होगा. ओके ओके ठीक है. ओके प्लीज रिमेंबर slight tilt towards this side of the line and it should end before the Antarctic circle. Fine. So this is the second part, and this line will go in a triangular manner and ends before the equator only. This is the equator. Okay, it will not take a turn before the equator, remember. And here you join this, almost right angle. Fine. So this is your South America. बहुत simple है. See here, for our understanding I am drawing these shapes, but you should not draw exactly. Practice करते करते थोड़ा सा continuous देना है. No landmass is exactly semicircle, exactly right angle. ऐसे आ जाता है. Okay, it will come something like this. There is some curvy. Okay, and it will be something like this. Some curviness is there in that. So now here, let's start with North America, Alaska. Alaska, if you have seen North America, Alaska is something like this. It's a square part, half square. Fine. And the entire western coast goes almost straight until we see the California. Okay. Can you see the California? California is something like a small part of it extending outward and goes. But the thing is, California ke through we have the Tropic of Cancer passing through. So you can cross this and draw like this. Can you see? I hope this is clear. Cross it and join the South America along the line only. And this line, this is where the Central America is there, a small continuation till this point, and from this point you can draw our Gulf of Mexico. Okay, I hope you are able to see the Gulf of Mexico. और थोड़ा सा क्लियर करना है तो गिव सम मोर स्पेस लाइक दिस एंड जॉइन दिस. द सेंट्रल अमेरिका. Okay, and here it is widening. It is going like this till here. But ये जो ईस्टर्न पार्ट है, it will not touch the Arctic Circle. Can you see? It is going till here, and it will take almost a circle here, circle shaped depression pura. This is what we call it as the Canadian basin. ठीक है, कैनेडियन बेसिन हो गया. देन यू कंप्लीट दिस पार्ट. तो यहां पर है ना, थोड़ा सा वाइड कर देना. मेक ए बिट वाइडनिंग लाइक दिस. यू विल हैव योर नॉर्थ अमेरिका. नॉट दैट डिफिकल्ट. वी स्टार्टेड फ्रॉम हियर, वी जॉइंड ऑलमोस्ट टिल हियर, बट एक्सेप्ट दैट we drew a extended part of California. So फिर यहाँ से शुरू करके एक semi circle here which is the Gulf of Mexico, and went well till here, and another almost a full circle and joined this with Alaska. Remember, this part is Arctic Circle. Can you see here? फिर जो भी छोटा मोटा आइलैंड है वो सब छोड़ो. द इंपॉर्टेंट वन एटलीस्ट इज टू रिमेंबर, देयर इज ग्रीनलैंड ऑलमोस्ट इन ट्रायंगुलर शेप. You see, almost in triangular shape. So the thing is, it should look like that this is the country, ऐसे एग्जैक्ट शेप लिखने का जरूरी नहीं है. Yeah, South America, North America, Greenland. Now let's draw Africa. Very easy, one of the very easy part. Okay, let me show you the shape. So this part is almost a triangle. Let's draw this triangle. But with respect to reference point, ये जो है ना, this part I have drawn this. This represents our Greenwich meridian. याद है Greenwich meridian? It passes through London, then France, then Spain, then the this northern part of Africa, then totally into Atlantic Ocean. Okay, so basically this part of Africa would start from where here and goes like this. Can you see, this is the Tropic of Capricorn, which passes through the southernmost part of Africa. Okay, एक V हो गया, and इसको कहते हैं the bun of Africa, है ना, half semicircle. So that is somewhere here. At this junction, if you imagine a whole circle, the half circle is here. Now complete these two, it will come something like this and it will join. Okay, now remember at this point where we joined, it extend till here. Okay, in the same, यहाँ पर हमने यहाँ पर join किया था, यहाँ तक extend करो, then make a horn which is the horn of Africa and cross the equator, bring it till here. You see, we made a horn and brought it till here. फिर नॉर्थन पार्ट ऐसे स्ट्रेट लाके छोड़ देना. Join these two things. We have got Africa. Now let's draw this Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia is on this side of Red Sea, है ना. So here we have a small Sinai Peninsula and then Saudi Arabia. It goes till here because we know that the Tropic of Cancer passes through Saudi and as well as Oman, है ना. Then we have the Gulf, the Persian Gulf, and then Iran and then Pakistan. Okay, remember Iran and Pakistan do not touch the Tropic of Cancer. Okay, they are just above the Tropic of Cancer. फिर यहाँ आ जाएगा हमारा इंडिया. ये थोड़ा सा ऐसे रखो कि this one, ये जो पार्ट है ना हमारा, this plus, try to bring India here, but without touching the equator. So you just have to join this here. ठीक है, almost here. Can you see? You are just joining this. So after India we have this entire Myanmar and then Thailand. Okay, this part, which comes like this, Myanmar and then Thailand. Remember, this part is pretty easy to understand. After Thailand, we have 3 curves. Okay, it takes 3 different turns. 1, 2nd, 3rd. After that it is straight. ये कौन सा है? This is Indochina. I hope you know that. Vietnam, Cambodia, वो सारा आता है. This is the total China, and then this is the Korea. Korea ऐसे आता है ना? It should be something like this. Korea should make a peninsula, and then it is Russia. So then this is what we just discussed, the Kamchatka Peninsula, and then it should end here. Roughly remember, it should take 3 turn here. ऐसे exactly लिखने का जरूरी नहीं है. Let's draw this. 1, 2, and just before 3, just draw Korean Peninsula, and this is 3, Kamchatka, and this is Siberia. Easy है. Indochina, China, Russia, then end कर दो वहाँ पर बस. Let's draw Australia, then we can fill the gap. Australia is very easy to draw. If you know how Australia looks, it is like a bun. Bun कैसे दिखता है ना? बस ऊपर का पार्ट में you have to make a horn here. This is how Australia looks. एक horn, one horn, then complete the bun. And it should be in this, and remember the Tropic of Capricorn cuts Australia exactly into half. इसको थोड़ा सा ऊपर लेके, with practice can bring it. So now between this Thailand and Australia we have the islands of Sumatra, Java, small islands, then the great island of Papua New Guinea, then Borneo, then Philippines. ना काफी है. Then here we have, this is Indochina, China, and then Korea. Korea में है, we have Japan. हो गया. ऑस्ट्रेलिया के नीचे है न्यूजीलैंड, इंडिया के नीचे है श्रीलंका, ऑस्ट्रेलिया अफ्रीका के बगल में है Madagascar. Of course Madagascar has Tropic of Cancer passing through. Now the complete the northern part. ये तो बहुत easy है. कैसे? Here we have this Spain, है ना? Spain is almost like a square in this part, and ऐसे आके you have to draw, है ना? You have to draw this. Now this is Spain, and Italy is like a small finger, and then complete this. This is your Mediterranean Sea. Mediterranean Sea के बगल में है Black Sea. It is not required to be totally exact shape. ऐसे लिखने का जरूरी नहीं है. Just write something like this. Of course Spain is on this side. Okay, फिर आएगा Italy, then the Adriatic Sea, then that should complete. But this small gap से there is a connection to the Pacific, sorry the Black Sea, है ना? यहाँ पर आएगा हमारा टर्की एंड इस्तांबुल. ब्लैक सी के बगल में देख तो कैस्पियन सी हो गया. So this is स्पेन के बाद में है फ्रांस. ऑफ कोर्स दिस ग्रीनविच मेरिडियन पासेस थ्रू फ्रांस. फ्रांस से ऐसे ही ऊपर ले जाओ, below the Arctic. Okay, you have to bring it below the Arctic here. It comes like this. This is our Europe. But the Scandinavian part, है ना? Can you see the Scandinavian part? It almost comes like this, like a mushroom. याद रहेगा. But this side of the mushroom is bigger. Okay, make a mushroom. Then cross the Arctic Circle, because the entire Arctic Circle lies within this Siberia, है ना? ऐसे जाएगा. Cross the Arctic Circle and draw it ऐसा irregular join करके finish it. Of course here you have to draw our England, because the Greenwich meridian passes through England. बगल में चाहिए तो आइसलैंड डाल दो. हो गया. This is your world map. So start with the reference line. Okay, the rectangle box, equator, Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn, Arctic, Antarctic Circle. Then the prime meridian and this one to divide the eastern half, and this one anyway we know, and try to draw as per the shape. Rough shape याद रखे. If अगर और easy करना है तो जिस order में मैंने बनवाया starting from South America, North America, Africa, Asia, ऐसे कर दिया तो easy लगेगा, है ना? एक continuous continuity में लगा दिया तो एक practice हो जाएगा. If you practice 4 to 5 times, है ना, इसको 4 to 5 times practice कर दो, I can ensure you that you can draw it just within the box. Just within the box you can draw. Maximum क्या है? Equator डाल दो and prime meridian डाल दो, बस. You can draw just with that. And anyway equator and prime meridian has to be shown. Show it in a dotted line. And start with pencil, of course. So if once you master this, you can start writing in pen. इतना भी मुश्किल नहीं है. And trust me, if you practice, है ना, अभी किया है, try to do at least twice today. जिस order में मैंने लिखा है, जैसे जिस shapes को follow करके लिखा है, try to do it at least twice today, and try to do it every alternative day or every day. Within a week or 10 days you can draw world map. Okay, you can draw within 2 minutes. 1 to 2 minutes you can draw a really good world map. And remember, ऐसे exact shape दिखाने का जरूरी नहीं है. देखने के लिए, like one who sees, they should understand, okay, this is Africa, this is North America, this is South America. Okay, this is India, this is Australia. इतना पता चल गया तो काफी है. You don't have to show the exact curvings, exact shape. That is not required. Fine. तो प्रैक्टिस करके आओ, देखते हैं. Let's try to practice India map in the next class. So any doubts, any queries? And remember, you don't have to draw the entire world map. If at all we are talking only about the monsoon, you can just draw this part. And of course that will come with the practice of the entire world. है ना, पूरा आना चाहिए तभी होगा. So what do you guys feel about this world map? You can tell me in response. Finding bit easier now, थोड़ा सा easy लग रहा है. Yes, always write it in the box. Okay, that gives a kind of neatness to your diagram. Okay, always write it in your box. Devyansh is asking, fine, should we write in a box only? Yes, write it in a box. Fine. And if you have to write only a part, still put a box and draw that. And you can put a box if at all you are explaining monsoon. You have to write this much. You just have to show the coast of South America. इतना काफी है, because there you will have to show the wind pattern and all. Yes, Antarctica भूल गया, that is because we don't use it in any geography. तो चाहिए तो ऐड कर लेना. ठीक है, Antarctica ऐसे आता है, it comes like this, but it is roughly like this. इतना ही है. This is how the Antarctica looks. Fine. So please practice and come. यूज करो जो हमने सीखा है क्लास में. Let's try to draw India map in the next class. Fine. See you in the next class. Thank you.